What's up, everybody? What's up? Happy party! Sorry. All right, what's up, everybody? What is up? Welcome to the See.Plan.Do show with me, professional life coach, mindset coach, business coach, motivational speaker, and your favorite podcaster, Mr. Garry O'Neal Jr. And as always, when you see me out in the streets, whatever that means, please don't forget the junior. Shout out to Pops and welcome to another power-packed episode. We got another banger, okay? Welcome to another power-packed episode here on the show, season 4, episode 15. Oh man, we less than 10 episodes away from the season finale. All right, entitled The Fixins. And in this episode, we're going to be talking, as far as our entree, we're going to be going over why you should get what you want, as well as why you're probably not getting it now. Oh boy. All right. And also, hey, man, I'm fresh off vacation, just getting back. So I want to go over for the appetizer of the day, just going over some vacation thoughts. All right. As always, let's get right to our shout outs. Shout outs to my day one A1 listeners, my peoples, my corazon, mi familia, my peeps who have been down since day one. All right. Shout out to you. Shout out to first time watchers or listeners. Hey, thank you. Come on in. Got some low carb snacks in the back or high carb snacks in the back, whatever your fancy is. All right. Shout out to people that are listening to this on their favorite streaming platform, your favorite listening platform, as well as checking this out, checking out the mural, checking me out, checking you out, checking me out on YouTube in 1080p, as well as people who are in the U.S., outside of the U.S., all across the world who are taking time out of their important morning, afternoon, and evening and checking out the show, man. Hey, as always, I greatly appreciate that. We literally have millions of people who have podcast episodes, who have podcasts. And if you're taking your time out, whether you have listened to almost close to 100 podcast episodes, or this is your first time, man, in a world where you can literally watch anything, and you took your time out with me, I can do nothing else. I can offer you nothing else except the vibes, motivation, inspiration, education, and funny stuff. Each and every episode, man. If this is your first time listening to me, go back to season 1, go to season 3, go to season 3, episode 6. I don't know. Any one of them. You're going to catch the same vibe, man. I can't give you nothing else. All right, so let's just get right into it. So let's go right into your See.Plan.Do moment of the week that's sponsored by Heart Savers Maryland. So right after this brief commercial break, we're going to get right into it. All right, that is your See.Plan.Do song of the week. I'm sorry, this is your See.Plan.Do moment of the week. All right, entitled THANOS. Ooh. Here's a spoiler alert. Here's breaking news for you. You are a villain in someone else's story. Doesn't mean that it's true. Doesn't mean that you're a bad person. But other people can create their narrative because they have their own paintbrushes. They have their own paint. They have their experiences. They have their side of the story. And in their side of the story, you may be the villain. And it's okay. Don't worry about it. All right. You know who you are. You know what you did and you know what you did not do. And just understand that because we have those different experiences, we have those different views, we have our own sets of eyes that we're looking at things. You may be the villain. And it doesn't have to be true, but just understand that it is a thing. And all I can do is offer you, don't worry about it. Do what you can do. All right, THANOS. Some people, if you watch those Marvel movies, some people don't believe that Thanos is the villain. Garry is one of them. The wanting to wipe out half the population, and maybe some of that. But for the most part, hey, he's not the villain like a Joker. Okay. So just understand that in someone else's experience, someone else's story, you're the villain and be okay with that. All right. That was your See.Plan.Do moment of the week entitled Thanos. All right. So let's get right to, because you already know that if you have been watching this show, you know we're streamlined. You know we want to make sure that we're in and we're out to give you all the good stuff. Two Sabes Las Vibras, you know the vibes. I want to make sure that you get back to doing whatever you're doing. You get this, you get all this vitamin G, and then we in and out. All right. So here is your See.Plan.Do song of the week, sponsored by Greenlight Entertainment. So right after this words, and guess what? You can always check out each in every song. If you are watching this on YouTube, of course, you know we can't play certain songs on YouTube. It's okay. All right. But if you once you look down in the details, you'll see every time what I've played for the week, the beginning song, as well as what I'm playing for the song of the week. And you can follow along. You can pause this and listen to the song. All right. And also, since you're already on YouTube, you're already watching me, you're already locked in. You already locked in, and we only like 6 or 7 minutes in. You already locked in. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get before the end of the season. I want another 1,000 subscribers. That's what I want. So if you do it, I'm now 999, and you can share it, tell people to subscribe, help me get to where I want to go. All right, and we're going to talk about that. But I want 1,000 subscribers before the end of season 4. Let's make it happen, guys. All right. So right after this brief commercial break, word from my sponsor, you're going to hear this amazing song. Listen, I'm on it, man. I'm on it for the season. I'm on it. All right. And we'll get right back to it. All right, that was your song of the week. Again, sponsored by Greenlight Entertainment. Listen, I don't know when we're going to shut down, but right now we're still open. So if you are looking for all those wonderful things, you're looking to have your party, your birthday party. Oh, man, let me tell you something, man. The other day, last week, before I went on vacation, I did a birthday party, and that birthday party was amazing. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, sometimes you can get people who dance, sit in that chair and they dance. But these people, man, this 41st birthday party, man, they was getting it, man. They were getting it the entire night. I want to stand like half an hour just rocking it. All right. But guess what? Fun times, fun times. All right. So let's get to our appetizer of the week. And your appetizer is Vacay thoughts. All right. And your appetizer is brought to you by the wonderful people at Silk Hair by Sasha. And if you don't know about Silk Hair by Sasha is, what have you been doing? All right. But let me break it down to you. Silk Hair by Sasha is a Black-owned hair company that provides high-quality Brazilian and Indian hair. They also carry bonnets, hair accessory, edge brushes, lipstick, all the things that you need. All right. And they're constantly adding hair products each and every week, each and every month. All right. They have a custom wig service. Looks really, really great from some of the things that I saw. And so get that custom wig service, and you can also get bundles. All right. Please visit their website and subscribe to their newsletter to receive more information on deals. Also, follow them on Instagram and Facebook at Silk Hair by Sasha. All right, on Instagram and on Facebook, as well as go to their website, silkhairbysasha.com. Tell them Garry sent you. Tell them See.Plan. Tell them you heard about them on the See.Plan.Do show. Tell them you're here. Tell them you're here to get that hair done. You're here to get those accessories. You're here to get those things. All right. I appreciate you. So, all right, I took the kids, took the family. We went to Virginia Beach, right? And fresh off, so if you've been checking out the show, you probably see that I'm a little bit more browner than usual, a little bit more bronzed than usual, right? But I had a really great time. I realized that as a dad, when we talk about vacations, like, yeah, I'm taking my kids on vacations, but like really it's their vacation versus mine, but it's all good. All right. So so let me give you some thoughts that I had on while I was on vacay. All right. The first thing, make sure that you take time, guys, and recharge your batteries. All right. Whatever your vacation looks like, It could be a staycation. You could go to the beach. You can go to a tropical island. You can go to a resort, an Airbnb. I don't care, man. Wherever it is you have deemed that this is your vacation, take time. Recharge your battery. Put that phone on do not disturb or turn that volume down. Turn off your work computers. Don't even bring your work stuff. All right. And just recharge those batteries. All right. I know we talk about it like doing it daily, but take that time, man, to recharge that battery. All right. I feel refreshed. I spent the majority of time just tossing kids into the ocean as well as just tossing them into the pool. All right. Tossing kids, just choke slamming Logan or, lifting Lauren up and, all the different things that we did at the beach, just being beach bums. Okay. So just take time to recharge those batteries, man. You need to. Don't feel like you don't deserve it, that you don't need it, that somehow you haven't worked for it. I don't care. If you are a person, you're using your energy every day. So go ahead and recharge those batteries. All right. The next thing, I actually hate this. Don't say or avoid saying, I can't tell you what to do or not to do, but I want you to avoid saying back to reality when you come back home. Because reality is wherever you are. Right now, you're listening to me. I don't know where you're listening to me from. You could be, my overseas people that I see watching the show. You could be there. You could be on a resort. You could be on an island. You could be on a boat. You could be anywhere, man. And your reality is right now. Your reality is not fixed on a location. It's not fixed on a thing. Your reality is right now. So if you go to a tropical island, if you hang out with your friends, your family, and you come back home, you're just coming back home. Don't when you say when I see what I mean by that is if you say back to reality, you have now disregarded your vacation. And now it's like somehow you can't experience the same feelings that you experienced when you was on vacation. Hey, I'm still chill. Right? Does it mean that, yeah, I have to do work? Sure. But I'm going to be chill. The same way this tan is still going to be here, I'm going to be mellow. I'm going to be chill. And I'm letting that go right into it. I'm not going to let the 9 to 5 workday, the entrepreneurship, the podcasting stuff, being a dad, all those things that come with me being me. I'm not going to somehow disregard my vacation. I'm going to say, hey, I had a great time. That was a great experience. I'm looking for the next one, and I'm going to go back to work smiling and doing whatever I need to do. Okay. So try to avoid saying that because then you just wipe away all your experiences. And the last thing in reference to my vacay thoughts, here your See.Plan.Do, your appetizer is have fun. Like go live it up. Like go have fun. Enjoy those experiences. You go with your loved one, take some pictures, man. You going with your family, take pictures, take videos, maybe take your journal, write down your thoughts so you can look at it maybe a year later. Whatever it is, man, experience it. Because too many times we will show social media that we're having a good time, but you are not having a good time. Take your time, experience those. Okay. My children, my son is going to be 12 one day soon. My daughter's going to be 10, 9. We just, they're 11 and 8 right now. You got to think that, hey, I remember when they were born. And now we're years later. Those times are going to fly by, man. I'm going to turn around and I see the gray on my beard growing which I'm not beiging in out, you know. But when I look back, man, just take that time, man. My kids have been on more vacations than I have as a child. And all I'm saying is, man, hey, it's not about, what you did or did not get as a child. But just if you're able to do it now, then do it now. Experience those things, man. Take these times to experience. Life is meant to be experienced. All right. That's your See.Plan.Do appetizer of the week, sponsored by Still care about Sasha. All right, go have fun. Tell in the comments below or on my social media pages, tell me the next vacation that you're going to. All right. If you got space, I'm going with you. All right. But I ain't paying. Flew me out. Okay. No, don't fly me out because you're gonna have expectations and I can't meet them. All right. Okay. But if you do need a host, you need somebody to have an episode. Hey, now we can talk that. If you want me to if you want me to do a podcast episode from your tropical island, yeah, fly me out then. All right. All right. Okay, so that was an appetizer. So let's get to our entree. Our entree is sponsored by Lalone Clothing. Guess what? If you want official merchandise of the show, go to laloneclothing.com, LALONE clothing.com. And not only you get an apparel or merchandise, that's the official spot for the show, for the See.Plan.Do show, right? You can get clothing, apparel, things that fit your vibe. One of my favorite shirts, it gives you the definition of an entrepreneur. All right. I love, I saw a lot of people buy the Everything Will Be Okay shirt. And I also love my show shirt, right? I love all those different shirts. I'm the one who created them. So I love them. So go ahead and hop on over to Lalone Clothing, LALONE clothing.com. And guess what? I want you to model one of the shirts. You buy a shirt, a hat, something like that. Hey, man, take a picture, tag me in it. And that's what? You're going to be our model of the week or our model of the day. All right. So get with it. All right. So let's get to our entree, season 4, episode 15, man, entitled The Fixins. All right, the fixins. And so let me jump right in, as I always like to walk through, because I do my research. I want to make sure that I give you great content that's very important, as well as my thoughts about it. So when I think about the fixins, right? The fixins, for definition, is the things that you want, need, and desire. That's the fixins, right? So it's 2 parts to this entree. Ooh, look at that. You're getting a 2-parter for your entree. So the first part is why it's important for you to get what you want. And second part is why you haven't gotten it. If you have not gotten it yet, why you probably haven't gotten it. And I'm going to run those down. All right. So guess what? As I said earlier, the world is not designed for you not to experience it. If that's the case, then we wouldn't even have all these senses. Just think about that. We have senses to experience things. All right. It's not designed. This world is not designed for you not to get what you want. If that was the case, then we wouldn't have these desires. You just wouldn't have those things. We self-impose that. Remember going back to the personal health, we impose things that we shouldn't get. All right. Your role in life is not just to work, and then just die, just to pay bills, and that's it. It is for you to go through a journey, and in this journey, you get what you want. All right, getting those wants, those needs, those desires, those fixins lead to a happier life. All right, you'll be more successful, less stress, less anxiety because you're worrying about future stuff because you're already getting it. All right, and that anxiety, that stress won't control your life. All right. Think about how many times stress and anxiety has controlled you. If this is not you, then I'm not talking about you. But can you imagine if you've experienced that where stress and anxiety has controlled your day? I saw a meme a couple of days ago, and it said when you get over 30, you don't need an alarm clock. Your problems will wake you up. I was like, damn. All right. Those fixins, when you get those fixins and you don't let stress and anxiety control you, all right, you'll also engage and be around people who you actually want to be around. Because if you are around people that are getting it, that are getting their fixins, and you're getting your fixins, you're good. Okay, everybody's good. All right, you will be around people that you connect with, that works for you, that you can identify with. You'll be able to discover your passions. What do you want to do? What is your passion? What is something that you've been wanting to do? All right. You'll also have a better sense of self. Who are you? When you hear the phrase, who are you? Usually it's in a negative, like, who the hell you think you are, right? But who are you? Who are you? Because if you tell me who you are, then your actions will align with that. If you tell me, hey, I am a rapper, then I should expect you've made music. If you tell me you're a podcaster, I should be able to go to your show or find where your episodes are, right? You can always go to See.Plan.Do to check out any of these episodes. Who are you? You'll get that better sense of self because I can't tell you who you are. And also, you won't live in regrets. Go back and listen to the episode, No Regrets. And in that, I talk about living with regrets. If you're getting what you want, you're getting those fixings, you don't have to worry about it because you're living in the moment. You're living in the now. You're doing what you need to do now. Too often, man, too often, we think that we aren't supposed to have what we need, we want, we desire. And then we get mad. Watch this, man. We get mad at people who don't subscribe to that. We get upset. We get upset at people who are getting what they want. You're mad at the LeBron Jameses. You're mad at the Rihannas. You're mad at the Jay-Z and Beyonce's. You're mad at your neighbor who just got a new vehicle. You're mad at the person who got the promotion at your job. You're mad. You're upset. Because that's what jealousy is. It's one thing for you not to want it because you don't desire it. But when you desire it and you see that someone else has it, jealousy is the feeling of unattainability. When a person is jealous, what they're really saying to themselves and what they're saying to you is, I wish I could get that, but I don't believe I can get it. But you have it. And I feel a certain way about that. You remind me that I don't have it. And I remind myself that I can't get it, which is not true. And because you remind me of that, then I place my energy on you. There is nothing in this world that I cannot have that is within my control. Nothing. On vacation, rented out a really nice truck, got the rental. I drive a sedan. I have to get that. I have to get a vehicle like that now. Have to manifest that. Have to. Felt too good. I need my fixins. All right. When you getting what you want, it just feels different. Take for instance this mic. If you've been with me since day one, I can tell you, go back to like season 1 or season 2, when I had Aaron Dante. Shout out to my boy Aaron. He was on the show. It was entitled We Potting. I remember the name of the episode. And if you listen to that show, listen to his mic versus my mic. Now, I thought my mic was okay. I had a little USB mic. It was cool. It was all right. Until I came across what I really wanted. And I said, oh, no. And even when I talked to him, he was like, nah, man, you good, man? Hell no, I ain't good. No, I'm getting it. And got it. Now you can hear me like this. I can start my OnlyFans now if I really wanted to. If I really wanted to, but I don't. All right. But you're able, we think that we're not supposed to get these things and we become jealous. And you hold resentment to those who are actually getting and who don't subscribe to that limiting, maladaptive, negative, self-sabotaging ass behavior. Here's what I want you to think about. The NFL season has started. NBA season is over. But think about at the end of the games, NFL, NBA, whatever, everybody shake hands. A lot of you see it a lot more times in NFL and NBA. And if you notice, look at the season coming up. When you watch them and the game is over, regardless of how it is, the teammates, the opposite team, they're laughing and joking with each other. They cool. NBA, I've seen it all the time. They chatting it up. You know why? Because they're millionaires. They're rich. They're getting what they want. They're not walking into work upset. They're good. They're rich. When they leave that court, when they leave that field, when they leave that arena, they are hopping in whatever they wanted and they're going to wherever they wanted to live and they're doing whatever they wanted to do. So they ain't going to be mad after the game is over because now their reality is that they can't control if they win a championship. All right. But that's the fixins. Get your fixins. All right. So I just illustrated why you should get it, man. Don't go through this life thinking that you don't deserve those things. Does it take work? Heck yeah. But to take a mindset that I'm not supposed to get it is just false. And as your favorite neighborhood life coach, your favorite, your friend, your 6'8" best friend, I'm here to tell you that yes, you most certainly can get it. And it's raining here now. Wow, I didn't even know it's raining here in Baltimore now. Look at that. See? Sky opening up, letting y'all know. So if you hear a little rain in the background, a little soothing rain in the background here in the quiet storm. All right, man, that's enough of that. All right. So I just illustrated, hey, why, man? Why you should get it. Now, as we close this episode out today, let's talk about why you haven't gotten it. And this is just me coming from a place of realness. This is coming from a place of a spirit of love and why you probably haven't gotten it. All of these may apply to you. One of them may apply to you. None of them may apply. But guess what? If you haven't gotten the fixins, if you haven't gotten it, here's why. Number one, you haven't asked for it. That's probably one of the biggest things where you ask. We live in a world, right? We live in a world where you can ask and get what you want. I'm gonna prove it to you right now. Right now, the next person or one of the next guests that I want to have on the show is a dating coach, right? I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to put it out there on social media that I'm looking to interview a dating coach. Watch what happens by the end of the season. Watch what happens. Because at the end of the day, if I haven't asked for it, then how the hell am I going to get it? Think about you going to the store or going wherever. You want it, you need to ask for it. Whether you ask your resources, you ask on social media, if you're at work and you want more work or you want a different type of environment, ask for it. Ask the world. Ask the universe. The amazing Robert Pruitt said, if it's in the chair, it's in the room, which means that if there's something that you want, if you put it out there, I'm pretty sure he's saying that he's pretty sure that means that you're probably one or two people away from getting what you want. Has social media not proven that to you? I see it all the time. People like, hey, I'm looking for this. I'm looking for a chef, looking for a caterer, looking for an electrician, looking for a podcast. I started this because someone asked, I'm looking for a motivational speaker. 10 people tagged me. I reached out to the guy, went to the studio, shout out to Power 4.4, went there. And as I was there, I said, hey, if I wanted to have my own show, what would that look like? He gave me a price. Went home. I said, you know what? I'm going to do it. Put it out there on social media. My homegirl said, hey, I told her what the cost was. I said, I'm just going to pay it. She said, no, man, you help out a lot of people in the community. Why don't you just go ahead and do a GoFundMe or put it out there? Put it out there. Say, hey, guys, I was just like, all right, cool. I'm going to just put it out there. Put it out there. I think I wanted like $400. That would have covered the cost for like the year. Got $700-800. Easy. Done. Turn around. Ask people, hey man, it was a person who was falling on hard times. They needed some support. I was teaching CPR that day, guys. I quickly put it out there on social media about, hey, we have a person who needs help. By the time I finished my class, turned around, man, and I had got over $300 in an hour. You know why? Because I freaking asked. Closed mouths don't get fed. That is facts. So if you haven't gotten it, did you ask? And who do you need to ask? Put it out there. Put it out there in the universe right now. Put it out there. What do you want? And if you have it, that's why you're not getting what you want, because you haven't put it out there. All right. The next thing, why you haven't gotten it, is you probably haven't invested. And what I mean by investing, I'm not talking about stocks, but if you haven't tried, if you haven't invested your time, energy, and money, you won't get it. People think that podcasting is just walking up, just showing up, being a talent, being on a mic, having a mic, and that's it. No, everything you see right now costs money. You're watching me from a software I had to pay for. You're listening to me on a mic I had to buy. You're watching me in a studio that I pay for. You're looking at the background, this mural. You see the 12 o'clock boy back here? Paid for that. We had a muralist come in. She did that. It takes time, energy, and money. So if you haven't gotten it, did you invest? Did you invest? Did you take the necessarily due diligence to look it up? How can I become? How do I? Did you do that? Did you invest your time? Do you invest your money? What did you invest? All right. Number 3, See.Plan.Do, season 4, episode 15, entitled The Fixins, where we're talking about right now why you probably haven't gotten what you wanted, why you haven't gotten the fixins. Number 3, you aren't clear about what you want. Listen, guys, I can't stress this up. The name of the show is the See.Plan.Do show. You have to see it. You have to envision it. If you want to lose weight, how much you want to lose weight. It's not even about how much you want to lose, but what are you willing to do to get it? Can you envision yourself? Kanye, lock yourself in a room doing 5 beats a day for 3 summers. One of my favorite lines from him. Are you clear about what you want? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, what do you want? I don't know. Tell me what you don't want so we can talk about what you do want. If you're not clear about what you want, you're definitely not getting it. I ask my kids, hey, what do you want to eat for tonight? I don't know. Okay. Then they get whatever I make up. Oh, I didn't want that. Well, how did you know you didn't want it? And also you can flip it, convert that. If you can tell me right now what you don't want, then you're also telling me what you do want. So start, even if you can't say, oh, I don't want this. Okay, tell me what you don't want. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Okay, cool. It sounds like you're telling me what you do want. All right. You aren't clear about what you want. You won't get it. You won't get the fixins. Number 4, you are currently experiencing laziness or procrastination. Get up. Get up. Wake up and get up. Don't let your emotions betray you. Get up. If you needed a sign, you can stop it right after this, right after what I'm about to say. Get the hell up. Don't wait until your emotions fuel you and you get upset because you see somebody else getting it. Or you're upset because of your job and you're like, oh, I've been wanting to get a new job and now you're waiting. Or you became complacent. Your comfort zone will kill you. I just did a whole episode about that. Are you experiencing laziness right now? Are you experiencing procrastination? Have to stop it. You won't get the fixes by being lazy. You won't get the fixes by procrastinating. All right. Number 5, as we bring this on home. Number 5, you're trading. You're a day trader. Let me tell you what you're trading, and this is why you're not getting the fixins. You are trading what you want most for what you want at the moment. I'm going to say it again. You're trading what you want most for what you want at the moment. You want to be in shape, but right now you want those cookies. You want money right now, but you see Amazon has a sale. You want to be in a quality relationship, but right now you're lonely. And when the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling. What are you trading in? right now for what you want. So today I'm recording this the first day back. I'm still on vacation technically. And I could have said, you know what? I can do this in the morning. I can do this tomorrow morning before 9 a.m. No, get up, go do it. What I want you to do, if right now you're experiencing procrastination, you're experiencing laziness, if you experience laziness, I want you to say, get up, get up. When you acknowledge that, hey, right now you should be doing something else, just say, get up, get up. If you're experiencing procrastination or you get distracted, I want you to say, back to work, back to work, back to work. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Back to work. Do it now. Back to work. Get up. Say it. I said to myself. Number 6. We got one more to go after this. You're scared. And right on the other side of fear, right on the other side of being scared, is what you want. I remember, and I highlighted this in an episode previously, that we were doing zip lining at work, and I was terrified. I'm pulling on this rope, guys. He's saying, hey, it's going to be able to stop a jet. And I'm worried. Sir, I'm scared, terrified, to where now me and a couple of people that we don't even all work at the same company anymore. We when we did the zip line, or when we did the I guess the ropes, I was sweating. I had just saw somebody fall. I mean, of course they had harnesses on, but I was terrified. I did not want to be embarrassed. I was scared. I still did it. It took me like almost a damn year. I was sweating. I was cussing at my friends. And then when I got over, I was like, whoo, woo. The zip line. We all were scared. We're climbing up this tree. It wasn't even, it went across a lake. But then every single person who, once they stepped off, whether they crawled off of that little platform and they zip line down, everyone shouted out with jubilee. Everyone was excited. Everyone was happy. Everybody was yelling. I was yelling the entire time. I felt like Batman scaling the, zip lining across with the grapple. But before that, 10 seconds before that, terrified. 20 seconds before that, worrying. You being scared will cripple you. It will paralyze you. What are you afraid of? You'll fail? Shit. Who doesn't fail? Who doesn't fail? Who has not failed? You don't believe me? Go back and listen to the episode. I can always holler any episode. Go back and listen to that 243. Go back and listen to it. This season, Howard Schultz turned down 242 times in reference to Starbucks. I had Starbucks all weekend in vacation. But you're scared. Now you have to ask yourself, what are you afraid of? What are you scared of? That you're going to fail? Hey, man, what if you fly? If you need help, reach out to somebody. Go ask. And number 7, which probably should have been number 1 to me, you don't believe you can do it. And if you don't believe you can do it, you don't believe you can get the fixins, you don't believe, you guys won't get it, man. We won't get it. I won't get it. You won't get it. If I don't believe right now that I can't get something as simple as a vehicle, I won't get it. If you don't believe that you'll be successful, you won't be. But some way, some small thought that is probably manifested and grown inside of you, that has made root in your brain, like a computer virus, is telling you can't do it. Please allow me to be your favorite 6'8" IT person and reroute that and debug that and say you absolutely can if you want to. You can, guys. We can get all the fixins. Everything that you want is available. You want more money? They make 2 things every single day: opportunities and money. And it's up to us to go get it. Yeah. All right, guys. That is the end of this episode. I want to leave you with this last thing. Imagine right now it's a nice summer day. Whenever you're listening to this, you might be listening to this in the winter, spring, summer, fall, I don't know. But imagine you are sitting outside. You hear the ice cream truck. Your children, your spouse, your loved one, a community kid in the neighborhood, and you decide, hey, let's get some ice cream, my treat. And you go to this ice cream truck, and everyone's getting their ice cream. And one person is sitting there and they look sad. And you ask, hey, what's going on? What's wrong? You don't like the ice cream? Yes, I like the ice cream, this person says. But I want sprinkles. I want sprinkles, but it may cost too much. Now you are treating, right? So you're not worried about that. And you know what you're going to tell them? Get the sprinkles, man. Get them, get them. Get more sprinkles. Get the sprinkles. And all I do as I wrap this up before we get into my outro is I just want to share with you this. In reference to your wants, your needs, your desires, the things that you think about at night, the things that wake you up in the morning, the things that you say, hey, man, this is what I want, those fixins. I simply and humbly suggest to you, get the damn sprinkles. All right, guys, that is the end of this episode. Hey, man, as always, you can catch out this episode. Go back and listen to this one. All right. You can catch out any episode, any previous episode I might have mentioned. Go to the See.Plan.Do show.com. All right. The links are going to be in the details if you're watching this or you're listening. You want to be a part of the show? You want to be a sponsor? You want to know more information? Hey, check me out. Hit me up directly. I have sponsorship opportunities. I have opportunities for you to be on this show, to promote your goods, your services, what you're doing in the community, your book, your ebook, anything that's happening. You want to be on the show, you want to be on a guest, hey, ask. You want to promote, you want to have a nice commercial in here? Ask. All right. And as always, guys, as we wrap this up, man, hey, as always, see what you want to do, because we'll see each other again. All right. Hey, until we see each other again, because we will see each other again until we talk again, because we're going to talk. We communicate all the time, guys. And until we share those special moments again, whether we're here in the U.S., outside of the U.S., we're on a boat, we're in a tropical island, we're at a resort, we're at a beach, wherever we are, because we're going to share those special experiences. Guys, all I have to offer you is 3 simple things. See what you want to do. Plan it out. And you know it. Once you saw what you wanted to do, once you planned it out, and you mapped it out, you planned it out, you strategized. Guys, simply, guys, all we have to do, all is left, is to do it. Hey, man, your favorite life coach loves you, man. Hey, tell me how you felt about this episode or previous episodes, man. Share this to 3 people that you know need it. All right, same life coaching time, same life coaching channel. And as always, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.